Hi, today we're going to be talking about how to prepare yourself and your pet for a visit to the vet when you can't actually take your pet into the vet. Hi, my name's Danielle McKinnon. I'm an animal communicator. Yes, that means pet psychic. And one of the things that's come up with all of the craziness in the world lately is we can't take our pets actually into the vet. And this is a very scary thing for a lot of us. We have to pull up in our car and call someone and say, okay, come get my dog, come get my cat. And then random person seems to come out to pick up your dog or cat. And you can be really worried about what's going on in there. My dog especially, she's not great with new people. So handing her off to somebody that she doesn't necessarily know or doesn't see very often is very scary for her. Not to mention, I feel anxious about it as well because what are they doing to her? Is she okay? How's it going? You're basically sitting there in your car waiting and wondering and worrying. This whole situation can be very challenging for basically, most people who are trying to get their dogs and cats and ferrets and everybody else the proper care. So today we're going to actually go through what you can do to make the visit to the vet, the weird pandemic visit to the vet, the very best it can be, despite the fact that you can't be there. Animals are very in touch with their humans' energy and emotions. A lot of people don't realize how in touch animals are, but they can read our thoughts, they can read our feelings, they feel our feelings, they feel our emotions, they feel our posture. They're reading all of this information within us to use it to keep themselves safe in our human world. So if I am nervous, worried, concerned, unsure about this visit to the vet and sitting in my car while my dog gets taken into the vet, my dog is at home going, what is up with Danielle? She is nervous. She is worried. This is not good. So what's my dog going to do? My dog is going to react. My dog's going to get nervous. My dog's going to be like, well, Danielle's nervous and worried. And so something must be up. She's not in her best state. So I need to take control. I need to figure this out. I'm going to get nervous and worried too. Animals will all have different reactions. But if I'm not managing my energy first, I'm not going to be able to be there for the animal in my life when I take her to the vet. So first and foremost is manage your energy. It's that simple. How do you manage your energy? You do deep breaths, you walk around the house in a calming way, you don't get frantic. So you have to take the time first to calm yourself down. By the time you get in that car to take your pet to the vet, you have to be in a truly, actually calm state. That's thing one that you can do to help your pet at the vet when you can't go in. Thing two that you can do, of the four things that you can do to help your pet go to the vet during this crazy time, is you can prepare your pet. So first you're managing your energy, you're getting yourself into a good emotional state. Next, you're preparing your pet. So with my dog Tuka, I had to take her to a new vet because we recently moved. I made sure I was managing my energy. And then what I did is I sat down and I just shared with her what we were going to do. Hey, Tuka, we're going to drive for about 20 minutes to get to the new vet. When we get there, a person's going to come out and meet you and they're going to take you in to check you out. They'll probably give you some cookies. They're going to make sure that you're feeling healthy and your teeth are good. And then you'll come back out on a leash, come back out to me in the car, and we'll go back home. Like I really just made it as clean, clear, and just simple as possible. When I did this for Tuka, what it does is it allows her to see, hey, Danielle feels calm and clear about this. I know exactly what to expect. It gives Tuka or your pet kind of a time frame. This isn't an all-day thing. This isn't a 2-minute thing. This is a 20-minute thing or a half-hour thing. It lets her know what to expect. And since when I'm sharing this with her, I'm in a calm, clear state, it really lets her feel more secure in what's happening as well. When you're actually sharing the plan with your pet, I want you to show them with pictures in your head. So you're really thinking about it. Okay, Tuka, somebody's going to come out with a leash and they're going to put the leash on you and I'm showing her as well through the pictures in my head. I'm visualizing this whole thing happening so she can really know, or any pet can really know what to expect. So you're managing your energy, you're sharing what's happening, you're also visualizing what's going to happen. All three very important things. The fourth thing you can do to help your pet with this visit is actually, and this one's going to seem a little bit crazy, but once you're sitting in your car and your pet's actually gone in with the person on the leash or in the carrier and your pet's in the vet being taken care of and examined, it's really important that you continue to take care of yourself. Your pet is connected to your energy and emotions, like I said before. It doesn't matter if you are with your pet or separated from your pet. If my dog Tuka is in that vet and she is feeling connected, sensing me sitting in my car, fretting and worrying and getting all anxious, etc., she's going to know it and she's going to react. So it's not like, okay, she's off. Now I can just bite my fingernails and wait for this thing to happen. No, I have to stay in a good space because I'm still holding energy that my animal is connected to and reading to know whether or not she's safe. Animals are in our human world. They're relying on us. I am the one in control of my dog's life. And so I have to be the strong, secure one. That doesn't mean I'm mean. It means I am the person who is holding the energy, holding the space, and in control of all these things going on. As long as Tuka feels like I've got it together, Tuka can relax into her visit to the vet. So your pet going into the vet and at the vet needs to be able to tap into you and know, no, things are still good. Okay, I got to slip this one in here. It wasn't one of the original ones, but I'm adding it. Okay, before you send your pet off with the person in the leash or off with the person carrying their carrier so that they can go into the vet's office, it's really important that you don't try to soothe your pet like you would soothe a human. Animals are part of our human world. We've brought these pets into our human world. So we need to be the ones who are in power, in control, the strong ones, not controlling, but we have our wits about us. Animals need to be able to tap into us and know, hey, she's got herself together. I can trust, I can relax into this. Now, humans want to be coddled a lot of times. Some humans want to be babied. They want to know they're supported. They want to be hugged, that kind of thing. Animals, they're animals in our human world. This isn't what they want. What they want to know is that you've got your stuff together and that you know what you're doing because they need to rely on you. So let's say you've got a cat and the cat is worried and you're going, it's okay, sweetie, we're going to go to the vet. Okay, they're coming out. And you're doing all this kind of stuff. What you're doing is you're putting yourself into an energetic, this kind of little wiggly, not powerful state. Humans will read that as, oh, thank you for this support. I love it. Animals don't read it that way. Animals read it as, wow, Danielle is weaker and insecure right now and unsure. That is not a powerful energy and I don't feel safe with it. So when you think you're helping the animal in your life feel safe because you're doing this, just send them into the vet, it's going to backfire on you. You're creating a situation where that animal now can't trust that their human who needs to be in power and in control and be strong and protect them, that animal can't trust that because you are not sending them off in that energy. You have to be strong and powerful and together. It's a counterintuitive thing that we as humans think animals need, but what animals need is strength and security and protection, not "it's okay, baby, it's okay, baby." They will not accept that as the same way that humans will accept that. These things are all about you, right? You are in charge. You're setting the stage for this visit to the vet. You are the one who's making this happen and go the way it's going to go. So we're bringing these animals into our world, and they need to know that we've got their back. So